This is only a test of the emergency broadcast system. If this was a real emergency, you guys would dial 911 and hold on to your butts because who knows what's going to happen. So, welcome everyone to the show. Appreciate everybody showing up. It was a wonderful day, especially now that the match is done. It was a good time. Let's jump out here and see who's out here. So let me zoom in a little bit so I can pretend I'm looking past the camera and onto the screen. Let's see who got first place. Man, you guys have been commenting like nobody's business. Mr. John Rowland's in the house. He comes in first place. Shaggy Rifleman in second. Let's see here. You guys are having a little bit of fun back and forth. I like it. John's in South Carolina. Awesome. That's just down the street. Let's see here. Let's see. Man, you guys are chatting away over here. All right, we got Drew Bradley. Welcome to the show. Beings, you're smart with computer stuff. Can you check to see if my email and phone number are visible on how I set up my Discord page? I thought Drew Bradley was a computer genius. Guess not. All right, let's see here. Matt Cross is out there. I think Matt's a computer genius. I know there's a couple of you guys out here. We got Andy Nelson. Welcome. Trying to catch up on the comments here. Make sure I don't miss any possible questions. Let's see. Did I miss the pre-meeting of the meeting of the meetings? Chris Estes is out there. Cameron Fleet. What is going on? Stratos 27. You guys are having a good time in here. I like it. Let's see. We got Waddy out there. What's up, Waddy? We got Mr. Charles Tiffy. Hold left edge and send it. What the hell, he says. That's right. We got to worry about. That's right, Shaggy Rifleman. You just never know what's going to happen. Oh, we got Liberty Seeker out there. Let's see. Drop my Vortex. Low power variable optic today at the range. Took a hard hit. Held 0. Awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear for sure. We got Willard out there. Welcome, Willard. Willard, text me if you want to get on the chat. We haven't had old Willard on the chat yet. He had some fun today. We all had fun. It was a tough course. The targets were small. We'll get into it here in a minute. Waiting on Matt P to really dive in. We are going to have, I guess I need to zoom out so I can make sure Dick Hedges isn't in here. So if he shows up, I'll have to check every once in a while. Let's see. So great to hear, Liberty Seeker. That's good information. I will tell you, a lot of people had a chance. I was tossing them around, meaning, letting everybody try out the Fury 5000 with the applied ballistics. Give them a chance. Not so much listen to me say how great or how awesome they are, but let people actually try them out and get a chance to use them. We had some good conversations at the match about, how fortunate I was to be able to, receive some items from Vortex and how they're kind of sponsoring the channel. And one of the good things about it, I think, is when they send this stuff off to, say, YouTubers or whatever, pro shooters and kind of stuff. And the pro shooters, I really don't see them doing, and it's not all of them, but for the most part, they utilize the equipment. It works very well for them. And this could be any type of sponsorship, but they're really not out there promoting per se. And I'm not talking about everyone, because a lot of them do. But on the YouTube end of it, we get a chance to review it. We get a chance to field test it and, say if it's bad or good, but the best part of it is like, here you go. Like there's quite a few people today. I'm like, try them out, see what you think. And they're like, man, the glass is really nice and blah, 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 blah. And it felt good to let them just try the stuff and not me just, watch a video or someone watching the video on it. So it was kind of neat. We got Cameron. Let's see what's going on. We got Commando 97. I just emailed you, Commando. I will ship your hat out Monday morning. So hopefully that works for you. We got Jeremy Salter out there. Welcome. I met a lot of people or a few people, I should say, not a lot of people, but a few people that do watch the channel. And I'm like, well, what is your YouTube name? And they're like, we don't have one. I'm like, oh, you're one of the lurkers. And we all got a kick out of it. But I appreciate you guys that don't have a YouTube name on there and you can't comment or whatever. Appreciate you. And he says, well, I do give a thumbs up. So that was cool. So if you guys get a chance, hit the thumbs up button. But it's nice to know that there's people out there watching that don't get a chance to comment. So it's really simple. You just set up a Google account and then you can comment and, we can say hi and all that kind of stuff. I'm drinking water tonight because I am dehydrated and I've been drinking nothing but sweet tea, but there wasn't much sweet tea to be had. It was a hot day today. And I went through my 2 large McDonald's cups and ran out within the first, I don't know, 4 stages. So then the rest of the stages I was, what's up, Tim Davis? I haven't had a chance to make it all the way down here. We got Eric out there, the Shaggy, Ace in the hole. Had a chance to meet Ace in the hole. And we got Tim Davis, had a chance to meet him. And Mississippi Buckeyes out there. Early Father's Day. There you go. Welcome. Yeah, the sweet tea is the nectar of the gods. That is a factual statement, Mr. Eric. Yeah, to all those of you out there that are fathers, happy early Father's Day. So, tough job. Tough job. I got a 19-year-old and a almost 17-year-old. So, I've almost made it past the tough part per se. I know it's all tough, but worth it as well. We got 2A Van Man out there. Welcome to the show. Finally get to see you live. Usually sleeping. Yeah, appreciate it. Let's see, buying tools and fixing things. Yeah, the Shaggy Rifleman. If you guys aren't over on Shaggy Rifleman's Instagram account, he's showing all sorts of stuff that he's working on. New showers and all sorts of cool stuff that he's fixing up the house. DW. Mr. DW, welcome. That reminds me, Rick, let's see. What's your PayPal? The PayPal is Isyour6covered@gmail.com. If you are, there's a few people I'm waiting for. There is one guy. His name is, let me just make sure I say it right because I don't want to embarrass myself, even though most of the time on this chat, I'm embarrassing myself. So Jack C. out of Dublin was interested in getting a hat. I went to the post office and it cost I think she said $26 or $28 to get it shipped. So send me an email if you want to do that. I'm sorry. I mean, I know it's a long way to send a hat and I feel really bad about it, but if you want a hat, it's going to cost $26 or $28 to get it there, unfortunately. So I apologize. I won't be in Dublin anytime soon, or I could bring it. But I was there a couple years ago, and I would have brought it for you. Beautiful place, by the way. If you guys haven't had a chance to go to Dublin, Ireland. Very, very nice place. Let's see. We got Hidden Steel out there. My buddy from Cali. Welcome to the show. Six Rudders shot with us today. Great guy. His name is Fletcher. He shot on the squad today. Willard shot on the squad today. We had a lot of cool shooters. One I'd like, let me make sure. Oh, there he is. Mr. Hedgehog. See, I had the thing sent over. Mr. Hedgehog today is welcome to the show there, Mr. Hedgehog.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. I got to shoot with a great man named Big Country.
Big Country.
Yeah, he's with his family right now, so he's probably not going to jump on here. But it was awesome. Got to hang out with his son and Big Country. Great guy, man. What a great. Both of them were great, but had a chance to talk to Country a lot.
No, outstanding people. His son's a really good shooter. He keeps it up. He'll be a great shooter. here in the future. So it's good to see. And like you said, you couldn't find better people.
Yeah, tell me if the audio is working okay with the we got M. Bailey out there. Welcome. If you're getting any feedback from the TV speakers or anything, let me know and I'll try to tweak with that a little bit. But yeah, 6 runners did a good job. Let's see. Willard says it was cool shooting with all the guys today. It was really neat because everybody, most people know Matt P. A lot of them have heard of Big Country, being in the comment section and stuff. So he was there, 6 rudders, and Willard, and it was a pretty cool day. There was a lot of friendly faces we've seen. Bill Sweeney was on the squad, and it was a damn good day. It was really good seeing everybody for sure. Ghost Riders in the house.
How'd Willard end up doing? How's it going, Willard? Thanks for saying hey.
I got the stats here. Let's see what we got. I'll give a rundown. Photos. Okay, here we go. So first we got to give awesome credit to a gentleman, Bagaro sponsored shooter named Ben Blevins. He came in first place, did an awesome job. And then a huge shout out to Josh Thomas. You guys know him as Pursuit of Accuracy. He got 3rd place, which he shot really well today. And then Barney, I got to give it up for Barney for buying me breakfast this morning. He was in front of me at McDonald's. And I went to pay, and they're all, yeah, the car in front of you paid. And so from there, it was a race to VOD. He went the one way, I went the other, and I probably broke about 6 traffic laws. But you know what? I came in first place when it came to getting to the range the fastest. So
you found a replacement for Kreiderman.
Yeah, it was me. It was me today. Yeah, I can't beat Kreiderman for some reason. I got 8th place, so that's pretty good. And then Matt P got 9th place, so I beat him by 1 point. And then we'll go down here a little bit. And then we got Jody, which is out there. I won't say his YouTube name because I already said his real name, but he's a good he's on here quite a bit. He did well. He got 25th. Let's see. I have to convert everybody over from YouTube names to Burn It Down. Bill Sweeney got 33rd, 33rd. And then right behind him was 6 rudders. And then we had Willard in 37th place. And we got, where's Big Country at? He got 40th. And his boy got 31st. So that was the roll call. There was 43 shooters. One got disqualified, or maybe didn't show up. I don't know, whatever. But I put 8th place at a 43 on the the flag thing to keep me updated. I only got, sounds like Matt P's here. Only got one more match coming up. I got the Burris Optic Team Challenge. My partner's Hugo, so hopefully between the two of us, we have a good time. Let's just scheme it at that. I'm not planning on getting first place. I don't think he's planning on getting first place. So, we're there to have fun, as Ray would say. I'm just going to have fun. Well, you know what, Ray? We can all go to have fun.
As long as you don't catch vertical dispersion out there.
Yeah, vertical dispersion. Yeah, that's just bad. That's bad. You don't want that. So a little key. Let me just tell you on the range. So you're doing the match. You've been with these guys since 7:30 in the morning, and get done around 4 or 5 o'clock. coming through Etowah. You gotta have a few extra bucks on you. And the reason why is there's always going to be, not always, don't ever use the word always. There's sometimes comes a good opportunity to buy something at a cheap price. So today I actually bought a Kestrel.
Oh,
it's a 5700. It's the one that holds the 3 that you can update with the, and it has the link. I can't think of what it's called because I just run the 5700.
It's the applied ballistics. It's not
the applied ballistics one. There you go. It's 26 that I owe you, right? Yeah, Rifleman. Just make sure you hit the friends and family button, or they take like $2 away, which just doesn't make sense. Don't pay PayPal for nothing. I'll send it to you for sure. I promise. But yeah, I was like, okay, $320 for this thing. So I picked it up. He said a price. I said, yeah, I'll take it. And then I came across actually John, which I wonder what he got today. He's putting on the Liberty match. He usually shoots really well. So let me go to page 1. Yeah, he got 10th place. And it was actually me, Matt, and then John. But he had a LRA, the MV3. Okay. And he's like, I don't ever use this thing. I'm like, you know what? I don't hardly ever turn mine either. But he's like, yeah, I think I'm going to sell it. I'm like, what are you going to sell it for? And he said, 180. And I said, I'll take it. So not only is it hard to find stuff right now, like at Mile High, but saved like $40. It was brand new. And he's going to give the box to Matt, which will have an extra battery and, the different attachments for the MV3. You can put it on the spur mount. So having that little end cap, so yeah, that was a good little deal. So things to think about is when you're at the range, and this could be just a day of shooting at the range. Sometimes there's people getting rid of stuff that you may need or just think you might want. I need a price for shipping across the pond, Rick, when you get a chance. 2A Refugee, just send me an email of your address so I can try to type it in. So
how about one of these, Rick?
The Borka?
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed one of those yesterday. Mine's in Wyoming right now. Actually, it's in Durango, Colorado. If you guys don't have a Borka tool set, once you start using a Borka tool set, you're screwed because once you ship it off and Ray has it in his vehicle and it's on its way to Wyoming and you decide you want to change optics and put it on your 360 Voodoo and zero it and do all that fun stuff, and you can't because you cannot, I don't have any other way of torquing down my dang screws without, just guessing at the poundage, and I don't want to do that. Oh, you did already. Okay. 2A Refugee did. All right. So 2A Refugee, you're not. No, that's not across the pond. And Dublin's not across the pond. That's a whole nother thing. Anyways, I'll get you a price. Ray is going to sell your Borka tool. No, I think Ray's got enough. Let's see. You need to have 2 of everything. Yeah, ace in the hole. I totally agree, and I got a good story, which is a really sucky story for me. I shot a target. So I'm getting the dope. One of the targets was, I'll just give you the thing. How was your day today, Dick? Well, I'm looking for this.
It was good. It was good. Really good training this morning.
Oh, yeah. Really tell the people what you did today, or if you're allowed to.
We're teaching a local sheriff's office, their SWAT team, mount on multiple story structures. So just room clearing and everything like that. So not as fun as PRS, not even close. I'm not into that. Getting shot with those little sim rounds really sucks. But we had that, got done, and had to beat feet back to South Florida. So drove 6 hours, got in, and just been Jameson it up really for the last hour.
Jameson it? Like as a whiskey?
Yes, Irish whiskey.
Oh, look at you go. I've actually been to the plant in Jameson.
Yes. It's a pretty awesome place.
It is awesome. Did you get the special bottle with your name on it?
I did, and I also got a bottle of Middleton's. They're really
Nice.
high-end stuff.
Nice, very nice. I bought a bottle for my son. Now at the time he was let's see, 19, 18, 17. He was like 17 years old.
Drinking age in Ireland.
Yeah, that's true. But no, I bought him a bottle with his name on it. So the day he gets married or whatever, we can crack that bad doggy open.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we got some presents in the mail too for our prize table. So Leopold, I came home to another scope. So you already know the story.
Yeah.
So we got a 5x25 here, Mark 5 HD with a Tremor 3 reticle. So I got another one of those.
Nice.
So we got a pretty, I'm saying I would estimate close to 15, 20 grand for the finale prize table right now. So
that's good. I was talking to a certain match director today, and he says that so what happens is like certain companies will send X amount of stuff like to you, right?
Yep.
For your match coming up. And there has been times, especially I guess this year, where that stuff is not making it to the prize table and they're noticing it. And what that in turn happens is they're less likely to send stuff out. So like when they say, like you being setting up a match, which if you guys are in the area, definitely go check out. I guess I got to call you Hedgehogs match in Florida, because it's going to be a PRS style match, which out there's a lot of NRL, but no PRS. So, but definitely go take a look at that match if you're in the area. And we all talked today, Dick. Yeah. We're all gonna come down and just bombard you on one good match.
Yeah, so that's what
so you got to tell me which one we need to. Probably the December one. I'm thinking for Heat.
Yes, December, November. I think the December one will be more fun. It'll be at the old sporting clay range where we'll have 360. Yeah, so we'll have. Yeah. It'll be a good shoot, and we're looking at some good courses of fire. I was talking to Big Country today, and he goes, I get what you mean now, where I'm going to make it so it's easy to get 5 on each stage, where everyone should be able to get 5, but the other 5 you're going to have to work for. I was kind of inspired by Chris Simmons' positional punisher.
He is he puts on an amazing match. And some of the things to think about when you're setting this up is we're 100 yards away, which is not very far. And you cannot visually see these targets up against you've been there. So the 100-yard berm.
Yeah.
These targets, I shit you not, were 1.5 and a 2-inch. Yep. And, they're gray because they've been smacked all day, up against basically a dirt mound. And
well, he was telling me he doesn't always paint them.
Yeah, sometimes he's evil. He's very evil that way, in a good way. Great guy, but man, you're just like, really? The targets today, me and Bill Sweeney were talking, and you're like, man, that is a tiny target. It's just like but kind of back to the Kestrel thing. So this was stage. I'll give you guys a rundown of a few stages, but this stage was stage 10. It was the ELR 8 shots. There was 4 IPSC targets out there, which were pretty big targets. They're probably like 66% at 400, and I don't know what they were, but basically they got smaller as they got closer to you. But it was 250, 301, 350, and 400. So I go to spin up my Kestrel. I spin it up. I get to 350. It's telling me it was like 13.4, I think is what it was. Something like that. 13.4. Then I go to 400, and it's telling me 13.1. I was all, Oh, crap. So we can talk a little bit about this. We've talked about it in the past. Having some book data, something written down on some type of, I don't care if you whittle it into wood on a 2x4 and you want to bring the 2x4 with you. There comes a time when your electronics are going to decide that they are just going to act a fool like I do on here sometimes. It was so what I had to do was I had to use some ninja mind tricks. I said, "Hey Matt, what's your dope for 400?" And he said, I don't know what it was, like 19 or something. I can't remember what the number was now. And then I said, I asked Big Country Son, and he said 21, I think. And I was like, okay. So I just went with like 19, 2-ish, kind of split just a little bit. Matt's gun's really close to mine, because we shoot a lot together. So I was kind of like, okay, it's probably whatever he said. And so I was like, man, I hope this doesn't happen to me when I go out to Wyoming. I got one Kestrel, which, like they had said on here, 2 is 1 and 1 is none.
Hey, I'm very anti-digital stuff because I've had it fail so many times in other areas, not just shooting. And so I'm kind of leery of it. And you saw that when I came to your house with the Kestrel. I was like, I don't know if I can trust it. So
you had trouble trusting that thing.
So I still do. I have a dope book. I built a dope book for the 22. That's been my go-to. It's really big, really big. You got to do it. Joaquin, hello. And then if you real quick, I get where you're going with the sponsors thing, and we've been very fortunate. I think it helps that I've been in the industry for quite a few years.
Yeah.
And I've built some rapport with some of the things. But yeah, we've had quite the outpouring of support. MDT, Leopold, we have a lot of really good sponsors. DM Targets really hooked us up. So it's been outstanding. Like DM Targets, Seth over there cut all these guys out that I'm painting for the trophies. So
you're painting those?
Yeah, I think we have a sponsor, Coats of Anarchy, that does Cerakote. These may all make it over to him too.
Did you paint that one?
I did.
Damn, you got some skills.
Oh, this got repainted.
And you can't rattle can your freaking chassis. Come on, man.
I rattle can the gold, and then I had to use these little paint pens.
Hell yeah, you did good, Eric. The Shaggy Rushman. I got your PayPal thing. I appreciate it. I need your address if you haven't sent it to me yet. Half the time people forget to give me the address, so I'm like, where do you want me to send this damn thing? Trying not to melt 45 out of stuff. Let's see, we got Wow Guy out there. Chassis versus Grayboe Ridgeback. I have not used the Grayboe Ridgeback. Have you?
No,
I think you got the guys that love the chassis, and you got the guys that love basically your manners and your foundations.
Hey, that foundation that 300 Win Mag Sin that Kenny built me is amazing. I love that stock.
Nice.
So
some of the options. Let's just hit it real quick. When you buy a chassis, you have options of changing grips. You got options of some different things. I've just shot chassis, so I just kind of stuck with a chassis. Never really wanted to go on the adventure of shooting, a stock. I know Matt's had some nice ones in the past, and I don't think there's anything wrong with them. It's just when you kind of get used to something, you just kind of want to stick to it per se. At least I do, and just run it and call it done. I've seen some beautiful rifles out there.
Your matrix gets kind of like a hybrid between a stock and a chassis.
I saw a lot of matrices today. Actually, Big Country was shooting one. There was a couple other individuals. I was like, man, there's like matrix mania around here. That's probably the most matrices I've seen in a long time. I think Willard even runs one, but I'm not sure. I know there was a couple in the squad. I can't remember who else had one. I know the guy that's him and his wife shoot. He had one because it had a speckled. It was like gray, but it had red, white, and blue like paint marks on it. I know he was shooting one as well, but yeah, there was quite a bit of them. But they are heavy in the ass end of it. They're you've shot one. Actually, I have yours now.
Yeah.
And I bought you the comp.
Yeah. I'll say this: the foundation's almost like a chassis is, and the foregrip has little holes where you can insert these weights, so you can do the whole modular weight for the front. Has not an Arca rail, but it's got the old Anschutz internal T-nut rail, so you can mount an Arca rail to it. I did. There's just a lot of modularity to it, even though it's a looks like a traditional stock. You do lose the pistol grip. I'll say Joe M. I've had many Manor stocks, and I'm a foundation guy now. If I'm going to go traditional stock, it's foundation.
Yeah, and I don't have hardly any time behind it. I know I had a chance to just kind of, hold up Coker's. He's been on here before, and it was really light. I mean, it was amazingly light.
Yes.
Let's see here.
What?
The sunny south. I'm trying to catch up, everybody.
Uter. Actually, it's not Liverpool. It's I took the name. So our company, in the Army, we stood up a new unit, and we had to come up with a name, and it was Bravo Company, and we're like, it's kind of generic. So we found Blackwatch, and if you know the history and legacy, they were pretty much like the original Ranger Regiment. They're now known as the 3 Scots Brigade for the British Royal Army, and they were a bunch of badasses back in the day. And so we named our company after them, and I've kind of stuck to that ever since. So that's where Blackwatch, and that's where this whole X with the lion comes from. That's their logo. I took the crown and some stuff out so I don't get beat up too bad for plagiarism.
Gotcha. Jack, I'll ship that hat over to Dublin. I appreciate it. Sorry, the shipping sucks, but it is what it is. Appreciate it though.
Wow, you're still going for it, huh?
Going for the hat. No, Otter's bought one, and that took forever to get to his house. One day it was like months later. He said, "Nope, still haven't received it yet." And I'm like, "Yeah, right." There's like no way. I'm like, what did that thing come on? A freaking goat, like a floating goat raft, and goat-powered raft or what? But he finally got it. But yeah, I'll send that out Monday. I'll package those up tonight and get them out. Let's see. Johnny Watts says Vortex has a dope cap, goes right on your scope, customized to you and your rifle. They do. They do have one of those. Johnny Watt is correct. You can basically tell it, you order it how you want it, and then they will make a cap for you. So you got that going for you. Let's see here. Mr. Ramsey Country's out there. What's up? We got Chris Beck out there. I owned a dozen Manor stocks, but from now on, foundation. So there you go, guys. Chris is a what would you call it? A well-oiled shooter. Well-seasoned. There you go. Well-seasoned shooter. Actually, Charles Tiffy as well. I think he shoots a foundation. I don't know if he's commented in here as well. We got Joe M out there. Welcome. I have a foundation too. I'm in Oklahoma. You have to have one. It's a rule. See, it's a rule. If you're in Oklahoma and you don't have a foundation, you're breaking the rules. I'm just telling you right now. We got Joaquin Jack Navas out there. Let's see. There's Big Buddy Girl. All right, good to know. Oh, we're talking about the Matrix chassis. Yeah. There's some bootay on the bootay.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Have you seen many GRS stocks? I have not. How about there was some cool? Eric says one. What the hell does that mean? That's code word for something. How about that Matrix? All right, I think I'm catching up. Probably not. Let's see, 6 foot. Oh, day at the range. Man, I called you and left a message. I want to get you on here and talk about. Okay, so if you guys don't know, I got one right here. I don't like this one as much as the other ones. This one's just a lot of wasted ammo as far as I'm concerned. I'll get the good ones. Let me get the good ones. At least my opinion of a good one. So, you guys need to do this. You guys gotta help me out. I'm gonna request for you guys to assist me on a very simple, very easy thing, and that is to go over to this gentleman right here. We're going to talk about this real quick, but he has an amazing blog or vlog or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the high-tech gizmo gadget word is of the day, but he has these challenges you do, and
they're very humbling.
They're very humbling. They tell you how much you should practice. And what you do is you go to the 50, you just, set these at the 50-yard line.
Or 51.
Or 51 like my butt, which actually makes a difference. And go shoot these really cool, really cool. There's lots of different ones. So this is a hostage one. You got the ones for groups. And then there's one. Actually, it's in my car. You might have seen the video I just did on it, but it's the dot one, and there's a name for it, and he'll probably say what it is on here. But go over, subscribe to his channel. He's actually a bigger channel than I am, but just a cool guy. I called him one day, and he never called me back. And I wanted to get in contact with him, maybe do some collaborating. I guess we've been collaborating per se, but help show love to this gentleman. His name's Eli, and what's really neat is he will actually make a page for you. So you put the scores down, and you could video it, send pictures in, whatever the case is. There's some simple rules to follow, but he'll tell you get a certain amount of time depending on what the challenge is, and it's a lot of fun. So if you guys like shooting 22, he's got other stuff on there as well. Get your butt over and give him some love. Day at the range.
I just printed out that Know Your Limits one, so I'm probably going to shoot it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not Know Your Limits. It's something else. It's something challenge or
Know Your Skills challenge. He just
knows your skills. Yeah, when I was doing the video, you know how my brain doesn't work half the time anyway. But I was just rambling on, and I was thinking, know your limits. And then I was like, no, that's not it. But anyways, we got K24 in the house. What is the average size of a 200, 300 yard for 22? So this is a really good question, K24. This is going to depend on who the match director is. A good example would be the match that Matt just shot. I don't know why he's not here yet. The match that Matt just shot the week prior was very forgiving when it came to targets. This is some new guys that are just starting out in the PRS style shooting. And they do things a little differently than what I've seen, and I've been to quite a few states and different matches. The targets are too forgiving. One thing is, the reason why I say that is you had 5 people that cleaned all of the targets. So when you have targets like that, you need to make sure that you have some type of time stage of it, basically a tiebreaker stage. And if you get it where there's that many people that are hitting all the targets, you're doing something wrong. It's either because the thing is you want to be able to have the new shooters be able to hit targets. And me and Dick have talked about this in the past, but you need to make it tough enough where the good shooter that's been practicing, he's putting the time and effort and energy into it. There's targets that he's hitting that maybe some of the not so new shooters are hitting. Is that fair? Heck yes, that's fair, because the guys that are putting in the energy, the time, and the money into it, but they'll make everything so small. So Chris does a really good job of doing that. When I complain about his target sizes, they are very small, but not all of them are tiny. Dick, I'll just call you Hedgehog today. His name's Dick Hedges, but we're going to call him Hedgehog today. It makes it nice. I mean, when you're looking through the scope or you're looking through the scope and you're like, you have to zoom in order to see the reticle and the target, it's that these targets are small. So the better shooters are figuring out a way to find the target faster and to wind calls are a big thing. Yep. And I wish that Big Country was out here, because he was after he got done with the match, he's like, this was a lot more difficult than what he's seen in Florida.
Yep.
He's had a chance to talk to you. You went to the one that was horrific. I mean, it was a straight up pain in the butt.
We had a long conversation after I talked to you. He called and we were on the phone for an hour or so. And we were talking about that. We were like, hey, he was talking. He goes, man, compared to what we're used to in Florida, this was 100 times harder. And it was target size, but it's also stable platform, right? So you have 3 ways to make a match harder. You have target size, you have this amount of movement and platforms they're shooting off of, and then you have time, right? So I can stress you in 3 or 4 different ways. So I was kind of thinking about it. You want to keep the positions, and you want to get them accustomed to, getting into awkward positions. So you can do it. I think for the first few matches, we're aiming for a target, because we're going to have a lot of new junior shooters. We're going to aiming for a target that's going to be about 4 to 4.5 MOA. And then for the more experienced shooters, it's not going to be more than 2 to 2.5 MOA. Talking to Chris Simmons, he aims for 2 MOA. Sometimes he'll go a little smaller, sometimes he'll go a little bigger to 3, but he never goes bigger than 3, he was saying. So when you're looking at that, I think that's, and then I'm going to have one stage. It's just going to be a ball buster to everyone. But
Big Countries, hold on. Big Countries in the house.
He's big, ain't he?
He's a tall gentleman for sure.
Hey, look, I had to get on a stool to look out his binos on his tripod.
Oh, I know. I saw him way up there. I said, do you think that, does that really work? Like the whole Kestrel and the temperatures and everything up there. Do you think when you shoot prone, that's 30 feet difference. Do you think that plays into effect at all?
He's a fun guy. He was shooting, and I remember he goes, "Hey, can you spot for me?" And I was like, "I can't even get on my tiptoes and see through these binos. This is outrageous." So then we were going back and forth shooting, and it was funny. One of the other guys out there, Kendall was talking about he wished he got a picture of me on the stool trying to look through the binos.
Trying to look through. Yeah. Actually, a huge shout out to Big Country for so some of you guys know that a lot of my gear is traveling across country right now, and that is included was my tripod, and I'm just like, oh man. So we had a stage. It was a really cool stage. What's up, Mr. Matt P?
What's up, man?
But
dinner plans got canceled, so I just grabbed something real quick.
It was a backwards roof, so you basically sat on the roof backwards to the target. So normally it would be like the other way, you shoot off the roof kind of deal. But you had to be on the roof, and so basically you could use whatever gear you wanted. This was like the only stage. I was telling Chris, I'm like, you don't even like tripods, like he's like, yeah, well, we're gonna use, if they got one, they can use it. So I was fortunate enough to borrow Big Country's, and Matt brought a burger over, and
He didn't bring any to share though.
Yeah. Where's your extra burger?
We can split. Go halvesies.
Where'd you go? Don't tell me you went to Cookout.
No, I wasn't going to do that.
Oh, no, Cookout sucks anyways. That's only like when there's every place is
So you don't want a
closed.
milkshake at 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, Rick, did he pay you $20 for beating him?
$20 for what?
For beating him? Like
No,
he
we
paid
didn't
Rick last
have a
time.
bet. There's Tree Feller 22 LR. We
didn't bet.
We didn't bet, yeah. So he's off camera right now. But Tree Feller, I found you. I bought you a Kestrel. So just so you know, it's it's got the Link version. It just you need to update it, upgrade it if you want more than the 3 rifles in it. But I found you one. I found it at the range. A guy was selling his because he just got a new one. I'm like, I will totally take that. So now I got to send that off to Australia. But Tree Feller I owe him very dearly for hooking me up with Vortex. So I should have just bought you a new one, but I found this one.
Well, you could send him yours that's broken now.
No, I wouldn't do that to him. Yeah, mine's not working so well right now. But now I got to wait for.
Broke.
Well, just remember that 350 and the 400-yard thing that was off.
Oh yeah, 400 yards and it's
Is less, yeah.
13-1 or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Atmospheric pressure change. Yeah, Big Country. Yeah, way up there in the sky where you're at, the oxygen level is low.
You must have had a 50-mile-an-hour tailwind.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I've never seen anything like that.
Let me catch up here. Hit Steel says, be on Eagles on +5 channel. I'm not much of a video maker. If you want to upgrade your Kalashnikov, contact Mark Krebs.
Krebs Custom.
That's it.
Krebs.
Krebs Customs. Commander 97. Have a good one, Commander 97. Willard, I got your thing for your. I'll bring you a hat at the next match. I like the challenge of today's match. It was hard but not grueling. Yeah, it was a dang good match. Chris always puts on a really good match. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ramsey Country's got a 6 dasher on a Brux barrel. Ramsey Country's got more rifles than I know anybody got. We got Smoking Cash out there. What's going on? Thought Rick was going to say all you have to do, put the screen and the case on it. I thought Rick was going to say all you have to do, put a screen and a case on it. Day at the range. Let's see here. I've got some stuff to send you as well. All right, we got Foco in the house, 6'5". Let's see who else is out here. I'm even drinking water, Matt.
That's why I didn't offer you any food. I'm keeping you on the straight and narrow.
Oh, you're trying to keep me skinny?
Keeping you on the straight and narrow, man.
Oh, it didn't work out so well. So during this match, right at the end of
What's
this
going
match,
on, Matt?
poured rain, right?
Yeah.
And then the freeway was basically shut down. He texted me. We were still BSing with Chris and a few of the others, and he's like, "Yeah, the road's like basically stopped." So me and Sweeney went over to the Golden Arches of Heart Attack and ordered some heart attacks and sat in the parking lot and.
It was better than sitting on I-40.
Yeah, let me zoom out so I can make sure you're in here. You're not even in here. I got to do this. Ba-bam. There you are. Get your butt over here.
Get your butt
All right. Get your butt over here. Let's see. Thank God someone shows up. Troll Mr. Six's shenanigans. That's right. Where's that zapper? Okay, it's on my side. Good.
Yeah, Ray sent me over here on a secret squirrel mission.
What was it?
To get you
The
with that.
zapper? Oh, we'll zap you if you want.
No, I'm good.
I'm good. I got Kreidemann pretty good.
Kreiderman's
The worst part was that I got him good, but you know the little poker prods on here?
Yeah.
I won't zap you, but I went like this, and as he's leaving, I'm just holding on to things. He's like, dang. Let's see. Noisy mate. Let's see. Day at the range. You haven't had a chance to shoot that yet, huh? That newest one?
No.
With the dots? That one's a butt kicker. I did it. I don't know. I think Day at the Range saw it, but I did a positional shooting on the two bottom ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I shot 5. That's what you got to do, Dick. You got to shoot it this way. So shoot the normal one prone, like what you would want to do, like for your point value. And then since there was a paper there, you know, you got ammo, you might as well just blast, at least try to shoot everything else. So I shot the first 5, which I went on the top one, did horrible. I got like the second to the last one, like 28 points or whatever. And maybe one other one. I can't remember. But then I'm like, screw it. And then I shot off of a cattle gate just to see how good I could do positional wise. I think I did pretty darn good, but I don't
Is
know.
that Willard out there?
Willard's
What's up,
out
Willard?
there. We got all sorts of people out there. We even got a Roberto Rivera's out there loading some 6.5 Creedmoor for
No,
tomorrow.
I had a blast meeting.
Awesome, Roberto.
Big Country and his son today.
Yeah,
and then
great dude.
the normal crew.
Great
Big
dude.
man. See why they call him big.
I was going to put him in a headlock, but I couldn't get up that high to get to his neck. I was going to give him a karate chop, but I didn't do it.
You have to jump.
Actually, I got karate chopped today by somebody. Who was it?
I don't know.
I can't remember who it was. Might have
Big
been
country.
Josh. Josh might have karate chopped me when I wasn't looking. The AB custom curve is not lining up in my Kestrel with the new Voodoo. It's that crazy 1 in 9 twist you got rolling. I want to hear more about this. I got to get Chris on here one of these days after he puts some little more time and energy into that rifle and see. I think that could be maybe the wave of the future. I sure in the hell ain't going to be loading 22, so I will guarantee you that.
All right, everybody heard it here first.
I've said it 3 times now.
He'll be at this reloading bench.
Even if it's the best thing out there, I'm not going to do it because I already said I wasn't going to do it. They'll be like, yeah,
What's up, Joaquin?
we got Johnny Watt out there. What's up? See, double quarter pounder, no cheese. They have to make it fresh because all the QPs in the bin have cheese on them. Aha. Oh, that's how you get the fresh fries. Now, I have heard if you order it and say no salt, please, they got to make you a fresh batch. Fries.
Ooh.
Little tricks of the trade.
Little tricks of the trade.
I like it.
Nothing better than a double quarter pounder with
Hey, Drew
bacon and
Bradley?
chili. Yeah, smoking cash. Sometimes you just got to go for it. It's not a secret now. What was the secret? Day at the range, I did the hostage challenge and did a video. Okay, 24 did one. I wasn't really clear on the scoring of the hostage hits, so might not be a valid score. Yeah, if you touch, I learned this afterwards because everybody was yelling at me on the
About
video.
what?
So your score wasn't right
For what?
for the hostage targets we did.
Today?
Talking about when we did the challenge.
The day at the range challenge.
Yes. So if you break, remember how we took the 7 and the whatever the point was and like whatever the
I had a feeling that was wrong.
yeah, no, if you hit the hostage,
It's 0.
it's nothing but it's negative whatever the hostage cracked
Oh, okay.
where it breaks the line. So I'll give you that K24. Don't
Look,
be getting all
We're gonna have Kenny spinning up 22 barrels for our voodoos if this 1 in 9 twist works out.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna do a 24-inch 1 in 8.5.
There you go.
Just
One
to
up,
change it up.
everyone.
I'm gonna do a
Just a 1 up.
1 in 8 3/4 twist. 5/16. Let's see. Did I see the preview review of the Venom by Cyclops? No, I have not. I've been trying to figure out this Oh, Willard says, "What's up?"
I see you, Orion Fixer. Is that what it's called?
There's an Orion
hello.
Fixer. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. Sorry. Well, I'm catching up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Not sure why, but it sounds good. Okay. Here we go. Getting closer. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is when you find out, Chris Beck, about the AB custom curve not lining up with your Kestrel. Let me know. My Kestrel wasn't happy today, so not good. Good luck tomorrow, Roberto, on the match. That'll be awesome.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, show them how it's done. Did you end up talking to Mr. Revolver Guy directly? No, I did get his number. I left the phone number, and then I still have my California phone number, just because 98% of everybody I know is from California. So I've been using that for the last 7 years while I'm here. So I left him a message, and he just didn't want to talk to me, Mr. Tree Feller. I don't know what the deal is. Doesn't like me. The cattle gate looks hard, but you did really well. I appreciate it, Day at the Range.
Joseph is looking at a Christensen Ranger 22. For the money, I would go a different route, like the Tika or I'd go
CZ. I mean,
yeah, CZ. The problem is the Christensen uses the 1022 mags, and you get a lot of deforming of the projectile upon loading and chambering.
Dispersion.
Yeah, and then you get vertical dispersion. It's all over.
That's an inside joke, Joseph. If you're not familiar, we have an inside joke about vertical dispersion. So a lot of things are vertical dispersion. So I was just throwing that out there. There's an answer. I don't have a good one for you. There's a lot of people, and I was talking to one today, and I won't say who it was, but he has a decent rifle. He's been shooting it. We all know who. You've all met him before. But he's really on the fence whether to buy a barrel for his Bagara, which is basically $700, right? Oof. So $700. He's thinking about doing the whole. There's a 1 in, I believe, 11 out there and a 1 in 9 twist.
Mm-hmm.
He's really trying to get what he has available to shoot more accurately. Would be the easy answer. And then he asked a few people, and he's like, "Man, do you think I should do this?" And blah, blah, blah. And it's tough because the guy that won the match shoots for Bagara. He was a sponsored guy. Ben, yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's not like they can't, you know what I mean? Like they can do it all day long.
Things hammer.
But then at the end of the day, he's like, or should I just get a Voodoo? And like the one person he asked, which let's just say he has gold. What are those things called? Gold. When you win an Olympic gold medal, there we go. He has gold medals, and he's like, kind of like, I don't want to answer your question because I would say go with the Voodoo. Would be his. That was his answer without saying it. And you could tell he basically said it that way. He's all but the guy that got first place had a Bagara today. I don't know.
I watched a guy shoot amazingly well with the Tika T1X.
Yeah.
And smoke everyone. Same with the B14 from Bagara. We had a guy with the Christensen. So my buddy Jax, who's going to give me a rifle to borrow for Snipers Unknown. He just went out and bought he owns a shop, and he got a Christensen in, and we were testing ammo through it, and ammo, and we just couldn't get below a minute angle at 50 yards. So it was like, you need to just move on.
What's the cost on something like the Christensen?
I think it's retailing for $750.
Oh, okay.
So it's comparable to those two, the Tika T1 and the Bagara.
Yeah.
And Bagara is the Christensen Remington 700 footprint?
The Christensen is not. The Christensen uses its own stock. They make their own chassis. It's all carbon fiber, really light. I think they're having issues with the carbon barrel because they only offer carbon barrel. And I think
would
it's
go
the same
with-
thing.
I would go with the other ones just based off of having the ability to be Remington 700 footprint
Yep.
and the accessories that go with that, like the trigger.
Yeah, when
and
you
the
can just drop in
chassis.
a 700 trigger. Actually, I got a box this big with nothing but triggers upstairs.
Good to know.
The box isn't open yet, so
Are you going to be sending some this way?
no,
He said no.
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 I did get
There's
the
this
sweet knife.
pursuit of
though.
Accuracy.
Oh, let's round of applause.
Third
for
place.
God. He smoked it today. He
Josh
really
did
did.
really good.
Yeah.
He did really good. He paid off George. Was George's RO? No, it wasn't. He paid somebody off. He did an awesome job.
Oh, Josh, man, he's been a good shooter.
He is definitely a good shooter. So congratulations, Mr. Pursuit of Accuracy, for pulling off third place. Well done.
I give him credit.
I gave him credit earlier.
He'll beat up on everybody in open, then go back and beat up on everybody and
Yeah, he's a good shooter.
in what is it? Not factory, but production, and then back to open. And he's really good. He really is.
Good question. JT Holds, are you favoring the 360 or the 90 degree? I shot the 90 degree today. Only reason why I shot that thing is because I didn't have time to swap out my scope because I needed that. The Borka tool set that's in Ray's vehicle. So yeah, my stuff was, I didn't want to mess with any adjustments like that with not having the right proper tools for sure. So I just said, screw it. The 90's ready to go.
Yeah, just run it
and just
You'll
shoot
be
it. I was
fine.
used to it. So yeah, I love the 60 degree throw. I always been a huge fan. If you go back to some of my really old videos when I started shooting PRS and long range stuff, I used to argue with these guys all the time. Ramsey Country is one of them. You know, he'd be like, "No, you want the 90 degree bolt," and I'm like, "Nope." You know, and I just shut everybody down. I even went as far as buying the Curtis Axiom just because it had the 60 degree.
3-lug nation.
Yeah, I'm
all
a
day.
3-lug nationer. So
All day.
when they decided to come out with the 60 degree, I was all about it. And then my Tika
60.
yeah, 60 degree. So I'm a huge fan of it. I thoroughly enjoy the AIs have them as well.
Mm-hmm.
So once you find something you really like, I was like, stick with it. So no, once my 360 gets dialed in and is ready to rock and roll, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the 90. I might raffle that damn thing off like I did the other one. So
Here we go.
I know. I don't know. Did I say that out loud? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Why not? You know what? I'm gonna raffle it off, and I'm gonna get another 60 degree throw. So
All right.
that might be coming up shortly.
We need to know when tickets go on sale.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was actually really cool. Joaquin Jack Nava actually was able to get a freaking smoking rifle for whatever you put in for the tickets. So you can win something super nice with on a raffle. I don't know if you're allowed to say raffle. Let's see. It ain't the wand, it's the magician, but it helps to have a good wand. That's well said. I like that. Johnny Watt says it's like a golfer and a putter on any given day. They are unbeatable. There you go. I feel like I'm going to rip the bolt handle off the 360 trying to get that extra 30 degrees out of it. That's funny.
so we got to get Chris Beck down here for a December match too, if that's when you guys are coming.
Yeah, Chris.
That's the plan.
I don't know you got going, and it would be nice to actually hang out with him for more than 3 seconds at the damn Blade Show. We're going to try to just basically just fill up. You're going to probably have to figure out a way to add some ROs or something. I don't know. We're going to just inundate Mr. Hedges with a bunch of us coming into Florida like nobody's
I'm going
business.
to ask all the unnecessary questions too.
There you go.
Just all the
when they're doing the
stage.
and you got to be our RO too.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we come down there, we're gonna have the YouTube squad. You know, all these great people out here that decide to shoot it. And
I have an RO that's a former lawyer.
No,
he'll be happy to answer any question you have.
We're not even listening to you right now. La la la. We got to get Pursuit of Accuracy out there. We'll do like a 4-day. I want to stay out there for a few days because I don't want to drive 12 hours to turn around.
Well, we're working because that's also hunting season for certain reptiles. So.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna go find us some like long, unlegged animals, aren't we?
Well, we could do those or legged ones. So.
Oh yeah. Well, let's just do them all. Let's just anything.
Are we gonna be able to do that?
Yeah, we can do whatever we want. We'll just say
whatever you want.
We'll just say we know dickheads.
There's no laws.
Can't you get money for those?
Sure, put the weapon down. No, I know dickheads. It's all right.
For the snakes, yes, it's like
$2,000
a day.
Who would like to see Isyour6covered wrestle a 12-foot anaconda?
There will be no wrestling of
Python.
snakes. There will be shooting of snakes.
I'd throw money down
from
on
a
that.
distance. From a distance.
Jump on them, Rick.
What's the day of the match versus the national finale? Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. Oh, it is in December too. You know what? We might have to do one earlier.
It's
Did you already take that into consideration?
Yes, I did.
Nationals?
Yeah, it's a week separated. I wasn't jumping on Christmas.
Yeah, no, that would be bad.
So I had to go.
What distance is that at? Thought you'd only gain spindrift out past 200. Oh, yeah, tree feller. I don't know. I would want to hear much. I want to hear a lot about Mr. Chris Beck and his new 1-9 twist. In Ramsey country, I love you, buddy. But I don't like this is a waste of time. Ain't nobody got time to be going all the way up to 90 degrees. Darn, you can win over there. Darn, you can win over there, but got to pay $50 for a hat for being in the middle of nowhere. P.S. I love it. That's funny. 50-yard groups, I believe. Yeah, Josh, Pursuit of Accuracy, he's been doing a lot of basically data collection or, looking online, seeing what's going on. Hey, what do you fellas know about the Steyr? I can't even read that. Zephyr 222LR. I don't know anything.
I don't know anything about that.
I do not know. You know anything, Dick?
No, I don't know anything. I've heard that name, I think, once in my life, but I don't know.
Let's see. Sorry, Eli. Let's see. Ruger RPR is 70 degrees bolt lever throw, which is strange math to me. 360. Oh, we're getting into math. See, this is Drew Bradley comments right here. 3 equals 120, 360, 6 lug male, female lugs. How does 70 degrees come into play? You got to use the 0.5, convert it over, and then what you want to do is square it off. It's going to be about 2.666, and then from there you send it, hold left edge and send it. Let's see, December would be great for me. Yeah, Willard's good with December. I think we'd be good with December, and then we can just go from there to Texas. We're like halfway not there.
Killing me.
I know.
Killing me.
It's WoW guys. I'm blaming it on a WoW guy. I'm just saying. Steyr makes the AUG. Yeah, I've shot many of Steyr AUGs, but that I don't know anything about 22 long rifle. The Steyr Zipper 22 LR. You wrote that down, right, Matt? Yeah. Did you write that down, Drew? If not, you can just go back after the video's over and get useless information. See, there you go. Tree feller's he's similar to the Abbey Sand Weatherby Rimfire. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know much about it. Chris, yeah. Dick Hedges basically lives in Cuba. I mean, it's so far south, it's like out of control.
Oh man, it used to be further. You'll be all right.
DW Wright's right. That was my Einstein impersonation.
Nailed it, man.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Where's Ray when you need him for math?
Yeah. Where's my mathematician?
So what? I just double checked. I'm a week before Nationals, my December match. So it's December 11th.
So it'd be what? That's a Saturday, right, for your match?
Yes, and Nationals is December 19th.
Shit, the way I'm shooting, I won't get into Nationals. I'll just go to Dick's match and stay for a month and shoot like 2 of them.
We'll just hunt anacondas for the whole month of December.
I take off work for a month. I still get paid.
Hey, yeah, we could go, bring home like $6,000 worth of snake skins.
Go get me some new snake skin boots.
Got to work on the hair though, Rick, on the one. Got to work on the hair though. Oh yeah, Einstein, yeah. Einstein, yeah, I don't got the hair. Actually, Ray's probably got more of an Einstein hair, especially when it gets all fluffed up. Man, I tell you what,
mine today, man,
the best picture. I had the best picture of Ray from just way back in the day. We were at some hotel shooting a match somewhere, and he had blow dried his hair, to dry it off, and it was like long and toof. It was like this tall, straight up gray. And I'm gonna see if I can find that picture because I know he's lurking right now.
He's hiding in the shadows.
He's got crappy service in Durango, Colorado, but he's just gonna
send you real quick.
He's trolling hard right now.
How much Tree Feller, you don't owe me anything, buddy. I owe you. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to find the damn pictures. You guys are allowed to talk, while I'm looking.
You just reminded me of that Dumb and Dumber movie. Those are IOUs. They're just good.
Am I dumb and he's dumber, or am I dumber and he's dumb?
Dumbest.
You the dumbest? Man, you're so mean, Mr. Hedges.
Oh man. They call me
shooting much lately, Dick?
I've been shooting a lot of AR and pistol. I got the same B14 for my daughter.
Okay.
That Ray was dealing with, and
the vertical dispersion.
Yeah, but it's different. So the lower SDs that I get, I have vertical dispersion, and when the SDs get larger, like one of them was CCI, standard velocity. I had SDs in the 14, 15s, and they were on the same horizontal line, but I had horizontal dispersion, big, which is the opposite of what you would think. The larger the SD, the more deviation you'd have vertically, but that's not the case.
Is it steel barrel or carbon?
It's carbon. So I think it's just something with the harmonics of that carbon barrel.
Must be.
Well, those people know that too. The Bagara people.
So
that's made for, man. I don't have that picture.
Who says?
Dang.
DW ride a mini bike out to Wyoming. We can go buy those little Honda Groms.
There you go.
Little, dude, there's like a gang of them around town. They'll ride 40 deep, man.
Mini hills.
It's like little pit bikes, but they're pretty. I don't know. I see them. They move quick.
Hey,
little Honda
Grom. They're the smart car of motorcycles.
There you go.
Oh, that's sick.
Dang it! I can't find that picture.
So that's the cover of the trophy, Matt.
Okay.
He painted
that's the background.
Oh, not that part, but he painted. Well, I'm sure he painted that part.
And the what is it, like a griffin or something mounts to that?
It's a lion.
Lion. Okay.
Yeah. So
nice.
Dang it.
So there you go.
Those
you guys had mentioned. You guys had mentioned how important it was to have trophies instead of little cards and $50 of cash.
Yeah, Matt won $100 the other day.
Yeah,
he got second place.
Chris's finale match. I mean, he's got T-shirts. I think each shooter gets 2 T-shirts, a hat, and then I think there's enough prizes for everybody to walk away with something.
Just because I miss him right now.
Food and all. Like
that ain't the one though, but that'll have to work for now. He's here in spirit. He's in the spirit world.
Spirit world.
The spirit world.
I'll be right back.
It was so good too. Dang it. I can't believe I don't have it anymore.
Where'd you go, Dick?
Here you go. What's he doing? This ain't good. All right. Anyways, that's it. That's all. Let's see. Dick just by CZ. That's right. Pursuit of
I'm gonna
accuracy.
slide this back just a smidge.
Oh, so you can see it. It's right here. Let me zoom in.
Yeah, that's CZ Josh has, man. That thing hammers.
That's a good one.
Yeah. You can't go really wrong with it.
Start counting my 9 toes. Why don't you and Matt ride a mini bike? Oh, that's where you got that comment from. What's up, Thomas Rowland? How you doing? 60-degree Mafia. That's right. I need to square off the hypotenuse numerator power to the minus 14 base on the RMS of the 0.707 divided by the slope of the arc. Yeah, of the point of impact. Well, duh.
Are you talking about flying a plane?
Pretty much. What's up, Robert Warren? Let's see. It sounded legit. Wow, guys. All right. I think I'm caught up. If you guys got any questions, put them out there. We might be able to answer them. Might not.
Ramsey Country, I don't know how to do that in a 22.
That's called a positive barrel compensation. Hey, Ramsey Country, when your Kestrel's all wacky, when you got to go to a match in Wyoming in a couple days,
Oh, jeez.
what are you supposed to do?
Take the battery out. I don't know.
God, I don't know what to do.
You can do like
you
10.
knew,
I knew it, but
you knew it. You
yeah,
knew
but
that.
that
number
doesn't
wasn't
help
right.
you. That doesn't help you. It's like, okay, this is not the number. But then you're like,
Is there
But
an
what
update
is the
coming
number?
through for it or something? Or I don't know.
I was like,
When you're like, hey, I'm getting 13.4 for 400. I'm like, go ahead and send it, Rick.
have you played with the bullet seating on the low standard deviation load? What the hell jumped up?
Yeah, that's what I was commenting on. I don't know how to do bullet seating in a 22. It is what it is, man.
He put LOL, you're talking 22 LR. They call that gator bait. That's right. Stay home and shoot rimfire, obviously. No, I don't want to stay home and shoot. I got a partner now, and he's
Counting on
me. I gotta go pee. Don't pull the card when you need to talk.
I'm
You
trying
and
to.
Dick got to be able to pull it off for 5 seconds.
Matt Cross says, stop by, borrow Kestrel. You're welcome to it.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting into the 22 press. That just looks too intricate.
You know, so you're not going to get into that at all, Dick?
No, I don't build ships in bottles. I don't do anything with really tiny stuff. Like that's just
Yeah, I don't know. I still need to get, rolling into the Centerfire and try my hand at the Centerfire PRS game for a little bit, but I'm still enjoying the 22 stuff and obviously learning as I go.
Yeah,
Trying to
it's
be the
just right now the 22 is just so much more economical. I can't really justify going back to Centerfire right yet.
Heck, I'm out. Like, I'm out of ammo. I brought my wallet. I owe Rick some money for some 22 ammo, and I think Ray threw me some. Like,
You're out again?
No, I'm not out again, but I was out until you gave me some.
Yeah, but you ain't out now. I want to try it. What's day at the range I want to try? Hey, Hedgehog, can you do an Instructor Zero parody? That's awesome.
There we go.
You should do one. We need to get Dick Hedges to do some freaking YouTube videos.
We'll put up different colored balloons and then different sound timers, and we'll blindfold ourselves and do cognitive dispersion drills while shooting. That's
Oh, what's up, big? Do it.
All right.
Country.
Big country.
Had a great time shooting with you in the sun today.
I write down all. at the info on your Kestrel and do a factory reset. Yee!
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, factory reset. That's no fun.
Ain't no
You might as well just throw that thing away.
last time this happened.
I lost everything.
Oh
Hey.
man. Right before the match.
Oh, yeah. My partner's going to be all, what's the call? I'll be like, yeah.
Left edge and
I don't know. I'm just going to put the reticle on the.
Hold the top of that bush.
Ask Rick about Corona. He has a whole closet full of them. Man, DW, you were right. I have shot a Corona. Actually,
I've blasted one.
it was Kreideman. I put the thing on. We got Julian out there saying, Papa's place is out there. If it were anyone but Savage, I would like to try it. But I'm not putting my face next to a Savage bolt filled with ball bearings. Seen too many things go wrong. There you go. I didn't even see Mr. Les Papas. Oh, there he is right there. Has anyone shot the new Savage straight pull? Nope, I have not.
Same.
That's why people are putting tuners on their 22LR to tune the load. You know what? There was a couple people today. How many did you see? I saw the lady.
The lady in our squad today.
Yeah, the lady had one.
She had one on a CZ. Was that a CZ? It looked like a CZ.
I think maybe.
Good
I
night,
don't know
Josh.
what that was.
Or it might have been.
It was actually she had a really short barrel too.
Yeah, it had a tuner on it.
probably
There
a
was a couple
16-inch.
tuners, but
Yeah, there was a couple, 2 or 3 tuners I saw. There was one guy, those 2 guys that had the what was his name? His name was John too. Shot really well in our group.
the guy that finished it. Yeah, John something, the DNA firearm guys.
Yeah, he I think it was him or one of the other guys said that he took his tuner off. Actually, it was his buddy, the other guy. The guy about the Kestrel from.
Yeah, those guys shot extremely well.
They did really well. And it was like their first PRS match. It was crazy. Day at the range. What do you want to try, buddy? We got to hook you up. Figure out. Oh, reloading 22LR. Gotcha. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see this comment. So I didn't see that comment. Down all.
I'll tell you what. If my Kestrel has to have a factory reset, it's just being chalked up as disposable, and I'm getting rid of it.
Maybe it just had a brain fart today, and it just, maybe you leave it out in the sun a little
Night,
too
Josh.
long, and got a little upset at you.
You gotta.
Maybe it knew I needed a couple points to catch back up.
You gotta make a
trying.
little basket, little nest for it. Just be like pet it when you're not shooting. Just be
This is
real
what
nice.
you get for not using me for a week.
You didn't take it to bed with you last night.
What are those scope levels you are using? They are the. Will you grab me that box?
Yeah, the
LRA
long range arms MV3.
There you go.
Cool little level.
Yeah, these. There's a few places that sell these, but like Mile High Shooting, a lot of the more precision range style stores have stuff like that.
I like Seebeck's comment.
After trying to tuner on my Voodoo, I didn't even get my new Voodoo threaded. Yeah. I remember him telling me that, actually.
A lot of people have said the same. They've started with a tuner and ditched it.
Another thing to think about, too, is when you put on the end cap for the thread cap, because this happened to me today, it was like backing itself off, so it wasn't tight. So I'm like, well, anytime you tweak with that and the pressure is a little bit different, it is changing your stuff around. It's just basically like, I mean, it's not made as a tuner, but you might get some jacked up shots. You might want to look and see if that the thread protector is falling
after I
off.
shot the one stage,
You're
the
welcome.
backwards rooftop, and Big Country was kind enough to let me borrow his tripod. The ball head spun, the whole rifle flipped over, hit another guy's rifle, nose dive into the dirt. I was picking dirt out of the crown area, and I had to take the threaded part off the muzzle, the end cap. Yeah, sorry, Big Country. The whole thing just went ass over teacups, man.
Yeah,
It was so bad.
it was pretty
That
bad.
was the extent
And
of
you're
my
like,
day.
whose rifle is
It's
this?
like, whose
rifle
rifle is this?
did I
Like,
just
who did I
molest?
just want to say sorry. I'll replace anything if it broke.
Day at the Range. They make 2 models of this. Actually, I think I got the other one. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, the other one has the level bubble too.
The level bubble.
The analog version.
Oh yeah. So there's this version which you put on a pick rail, and you can get this version as well, I believe, with the bubble level. But that version you can actually put on a spur mount. It comes off, the Picatinny part comes off, and you can run it. I wish you could show firearms on here, but you can't. The rifle that I have upstairs, which I shot today, the level is this way, so it doesn't stick out. So it's a little cleaner, especially if you got to ruck your rifle. Which that's one of the things I wanted to do, was take that whole system off and put it on my center fire rifle, but I never got to it. It was a CZ, Matt.
Gotcha.
Love the saying from you guys. Brain fart. Is that actually a fact? LOL. Stop thinking with your butt, I guess.
Could be.
That's funny because you do. Otter's from Iceland, and we just take words like that. You know, I don't know if Tree Feller's still out here or not, but you know, each little country's got their own little words. Brain fart is just like you did something stupid, you know, or you. What's another way to do it? How else would you explain that?
DA.
The DA of the day. Short action precision has descendant levels. Yep, 6 rudders.
What's up, 6 rudders?
What up, Mr. 6 rudders?
Shot with
Have
him.
a good night, Thomas.
Shot with him today.
Yeah, we did.
We always have a
And
good
Wheeler,
good little
Big
squad.
Country.
Yeah.
Who else?
Mr. Sweeney.
Mr. Sween Dog. I thought he got a trophy today. So a lot of us call Bill Sweeney, burn it down, Bill Sweeney.
Mm-hmm.
And when Chris had said for senior division,
burn it
down,
Barney.
Yeah, burn it down, Barney. But he said it, burn it down.
He shot really well.
Yeah,
today.
Barney always
did,
shoots well. He always shoots well. How long have we been yapping for? Oh, we're getting close. We're almost there. Have a good night. Let's see. Mischief Machine, rifle bubble levels. Drew Bradley. Turn those on to me, and I love them. Nice. So those of you that run Apple Watches, which I don't, excuse me, I got hiccups, which I don't, there's an amazing app.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool to hear that today. I was like, who is talking? Like, it sounds like Alexa is talking to him.
Chris Simmons has a buddy who invented or made an app for the iPhone, if you have an iPhone, and it's made for PRS style shooting, and it will talk to you. So you can tell it to tell you when there's 30 seconds. It can vibrate. It'll tell you got a minute left. Because I'm like, what's that noise? And I'm like,
that's a countdown from like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
9, 8.
So as long as you click it, start it when actually you don't even have to click it. You shake it like that to start when the RO says and engage, you can shake your hand and it starts it. And then you can go through the whole process of shooting your stages, and it tells you exactly. It was really cool. And I'm like, your buddy needs to make a Garmin app for that, because I would be all over that. So something to think about.
Yeah, like seeing it in action was pretty cool.
Yeah, and if you guys are interested in knowing what the app is, I don't know, but I can find out for you. I don't know if you guys even have Apple Watches. I don't. They freaking don't last long enough. Well, there you go. Chris Beck says, what's the app? Man, you guys, waffle on. See, waffle on. What's waffle on? Rock on?
I think it's carry on.
Carry on, waffle on.
I don't know.
We're going to get Tree Fell on here, just so you guys know. So he's from Australia.
When are we doing the game show?
I know. That's what I'm saying. We're going to do the game show.
That'll be a good one.
For those of you that lose,
I'm
you haven't been shocked.
I don't want to be shocked.
When's the last time you were shocked?
I don't know.
Oh, it's been too long.
No, it's not. You're gonna see this man stroke out in a minute. You gotta make
So,
it to the
anyways,
match.
he's gonna come up with like these words, right? And we gotta guess what it is, and maybe he'll do like little sentences, and we have to try to figure out what the heck he's talking about as well. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then we're gonna shock Matt. Every time somebody gets a wrong answer, you cut your hair. You can use it.
Use it as a shank.
Your floppy head.
Fiskars. I do need a haircut.
You do need a haircut. I actually need a haircut again.
I need a haircut before I go to Maxton. It'll be hot as the dickens down there.
Talk too much. Oh, got it. See? Waffle on. Man, you guys waffle on. Talk too much. See? You know how much fun that would be? Whoever can get the most points wins.
I would have never guessed.
I wouldn't either. I was thinking like, see, like on that one it says, man, you guys, what did I say originally? Because now all I can think of is talk too much. I can't remember. And we got a good day on the range, Mr. Eli, on this chat one day.
Yeah, you do.
And he's got to tell us about, what started him on YouTube and all sorts of cool stuff. But the guy doesn't ever call me back. So I'm just saying.
He's got a good channel. I end up
Eli,
watching him more than you.
Huh?
Said he's got a good channel. I end up watching him more than you.
I don't blame you. I would too. I would definitely.
Oh, what the
We
heck
gotta
did
get
Otter send
Whoa,
through?
Otter says.
Whoa.
We got hieroglyphics going on.
Holy hell! Someone had a bad spray paint.
I know that, John.
Come on, man. I will call you.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, Otter said. Let's see. Let's. Here's an even better idea. What do we think Otter said? He said, right now, there's a red spot on the end of my thing, and I don't know if I can get a shot. That's what it says.
I think Otter said he was willing to buy your pal Matt a foundation stock to try.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I
awesome.
like it. Thank you, Otter,
that's
so
pretty
much.
Good. That's pretty good. You missed your call. Yeah, he did. Oh, he's been working 14 hours and missed it. So the day at the range, Eli's up this late at night, so we'll have to get him on a chat since he's normal. You shake your wrist. Yeah, you shake your wrist to start it. Actually, what time is
I know other things you shake your wrist for.
Let me. I'm gonna text Chris Simmons right now. They have a heap of gear just in stock. Trying to catch up on you guys. Always sending me stuff at the same time. Okay, Chris Simmons. What is the name? Hey, Chris, what's the name of the app for the iPhone watch?
He said he was sending the instructions to reset your Kestrel. Guess he's talking about Otter.
Oh, he was sending you the instructions to reset your. There you go.
Rick follows
It
up.
might as well. I mean, I would read that as the same as the Kestrel. That's about as good as the Kestrel thing is. Great being from Australia. You cannot guess Icelandic words. Easy peasy. Yeah, I wouldn't know what you're saying. Dick, that's when your Apple Watch thinks you're washing your hands.
Yeah, and 10.
10, 9. So I texted Chris. We'll see if he responds. He's probably asleep already.
Yeah, he works hard putting those matches together.
He does. Actually, I asked him if he wanted to get on the chat tonight, and he's like, man, I'm beat.
Otter, I've watched much Eurovision, so I understand you're Icelandic.
Oh, so this whole time you knew what
So
it said?
you knew what
Nick?
it said?
Oh, yeah.
It had nothing
You
to do with the
gotta pay
foundation.
the trolls off, or the
You better-
trolls and the gnomes off.
There you go. Shaking your wrist gets me started. That's right. We're going downhill. You can tell we've been in an hour and a half because this is when things go sideways. You just never know if Matt's going to get shocked tonight.
Heck
Oh,
no.
man.
I'm going to Fiskar you in the ear.
And you didn't even bring me a hamburger. You know, you deserve a shot.
I was looking out for you, buddy. You said
Are you saying I'm fat?
No, you
You
said,
said
man,
I'm
I'm not worked out. I need to get back. I got to do this match. Good heavens of mercy.
Dang shenanigans. All right, so if you guys didn't know, tonight, I guess I should do this. Tonight's, no. Tonight, we are sponsored by Vortex Optics, So get over to vortexoptics.com and check out some of the new latest and greatest things that you can attach to a rifle, or spotting scopes, or range find binoculars. Where's the cap at? See what happens?
No, those new binos you have, they're impressive.
I heard that a lot. They liked them.
I like the clarity of them.
I don't.
And I was actually looking through.
How about you get on the camera and talk to the camera phone?
I can't remember the gentleman's name. They had one of the Athlon Cronus spotting scope with the milling reticle in it. That was super sweet too.
Was it?
Yeah, really clear.
Nice. I watched the DVD Viking series. Does that count? That totally
does.
All right. Well, tonight was fun. I'm glad to see all you guys out there. And it was great to shoot with some of you guys out there today. A lot of fun. You guys are chock-a-block fun. I gotta go to Australia too. I'm gonna go hang out with Tree Feller one of these days. I'm gonna go hang out with the 5 deadliest this, and the 10
I know it's
deadliest that.
different, but my mom lived in New Zealand for like 7 years. It's different, but it's close, isn't it?
I don't know.
Isn't New Zealand?
I want to go to New Zealand bad.
New Zealand?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Axis hunt.
There's
Big sheep hunt.
All right. Anyways, that'd be
Slow
fun.
it down under.
You got all right. So hopefully you guys had fun. Hopefully we entertained you. And you know what? There's really not.
I know you're about to get WWE with this chair in a minute. Rick's not gonna make it out west.
What happened to Rick? I don't know. He's in a hole.
He'll be pulling this leg out of his rear end.
All right. You guys have a safe weekend. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
It's almost Father's Day, depending on where you are in the world. Actually, happy Father's Day. Tree Feller 22 LR. I know it's the next day. Otter as well. A few of you guys are on the farther away than we can imagine. So happy Father's Day to you guys tomorrow as well. Stay safe, have fun. Hopefully you guys get to spend time with your kids. Hopefully you get a phone call if they're far away saying happy Father's Day. And other than that, that is about it. We'll have some fun. We'll get out of here, and you guys have a wonderful, safe
have a wonderful
night.
evening.
That's right. Anything else you want to say, Mr. Hedgehog, before we get out of here?
Good night. Thanks for having me. It's always great.
Good seeing you, Dick.
Good seeing you.
Take care, everybody. And